League, and their meeting at White Hart Lane in September 2001 will be remembered as one of the all-time greats. Glenn Hoddle was in his first full season as Spurs manager and had the firepower to unsettle United. Teddy Sheringham captained them against his old team. Les Ferdinand Blanc partnered Ronnie Johnson in the centre of defence. Even without Roy Keane, United's lineup was as usual packed with...
But Cole will get it again. Van Nistelrooy. But Veron, Van Nistelrooy, Nicky Butt from long range, and my goodness, it hoping and perhaps in the end expecting that it would go wide. Look at the curve on that. Goal with a corner. And they've scored from the corner. And it's a debut goal for Dean Richards. What a marvellous moment for him. And not so good for Nicky Butt, who started it all by conceding that free kick, then conceding some territory. Irwin conceded the corner, which Ziege took. Richards round. Just hooked it away as he slipped. Ziege. Poyet, not picked up. Ferdinand, there's no flag this time. It's a goal! Les Ferdinand has drilled it in. 2-0 Tottenham. Two inside the opening 25 minutes. No marking on Poyet. Pass beautifully timed, and the movement from Ferdinand, and he fired it in. Tarico's pass, also full of craft. Poyet, Sheringham. And they looked in difficulties in their own penalty area. See. Cole taking it very well on the move. Can he find an angle for a shot? But gave his new ally a pat on the back. Perry was a bit short here. Then Anderton for Sheringham. Tarico backing him up. Ferdinand. But Ferdinand was, in the end, they set it up very well, Spurs. Ferdinand had some company. This is Gary Neville. Andy Cole going in, but he stood his ground. Promising service from Gary Neville there. Manchester United, and not from Ziege. Poyet, could there be a third in this first half for Tottenham Hotspur? Poyet knew he had a runner to the right. He used De Freund as a decoy, but Poyet had the sight. Some olays as Freund tries to use the full perimeter of the pitch, and he's done that. Kept in by Gus Poyet. 3-0. Christian Ziege unmarked, and Manchester United have another defensive post-mortem to hold. Extraordinary. Poyet able to drive in the cross, and where was Ziege's markers? Nowhere to be seen. And he made absolutely sure, Christian Ziege. Fourth goal already in Tottenham's colours. Goals. Beckham for Gary Neville, 3 to aim for. And one of them, Andrew Cole, has already lightened some of the gloom for Manchester United within the first minute of the second half. They worked it well between Beckham and Gary Neville, and Cole stooped and at least for this moment conquered. Could this be the start of a comeback? Oh, and that's Beckham picking out Solskjaer. Blanc. Blanc! They've got another one back. 3-2. And we've only had 12 minutes of the second half. No change of expression from the manager. But whatever half-time words, however heated they were, they've been heeded. Laurent Blanc, wherever he's played, he's been a goal-scoring defender. Van Nistelrooy is so adept at turning in. The shot didn't draw Manchester United level, but it could easily have done so. Van Nistelrooy, Cole, that's a bit of a lunge by Perry. Beckham's quickly on the scene, trying to make an angle for his left. Andy Cole showing magnificent strength and balance under challenge to allow Beckham to move back onto the ball. Oh, Johnson been let off the hook here, having conceded 2 goals to headers already. In Cole, here's Silvestre well forward again. Oh, Van Nistelrooy! Manchester United have turned things around at White Hart Lane quite magnificently. Certainties at half-time, it seemed, to leave here empty-handed. Now it is Tottenham 3, United 3. All the goals headed past Neil Sullivan. And it's Ruud van Nistelrooy who scores the 6th goal. But you would venture to say, unlikely to be the last goal of Silvestre. It's the low route this time. Varane! Hats off to Manchester United. The simple facts say it all, and he can smile now. From 3-0 down to 4-3 in front. The happiest of half hours in the second half for the team from Old Trafford. Tottenham simply have collapsed at the pinnacle of their game in the first half and cast aside. And Van Nistelrooy has got beyond Richards. He's got Solskjaer with him, he's got Cole with him. He gives the chance to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, back to Van Nistelrooy. Stayed in for Beckham. Solskjaer. That was the verdict of the assistant, but it was almost after you clawed here between Ole Gunnar and Ruud. Solskjaer. Past Tarico. Beckham with time to take a touch, a time to take aim! And if you give him that type of time, the outcome is inevitable, as now is the result of the match. The side that were 3-0 down are going to take 3 points away from White Hart Lane.
Fifth goal for Manchester United, scored after 86 minutes and 28 seconds.
A quite astonishing contrast in the two halves here. Well, marvellous for Manchester United. A game that will live long in the memory, even on the catalogue of classics between Tottenham and Manchester United.